Ladies and gentlemen, a new snapshot for Minecraft Java Edition 1.14, the Village and Pillage update has been released. My name is slicedlime, come with me on a comprehensive tour of Minecraft Snapshot 19w03a. Let's start with blocks and items, because this snapshot adds another new block, the Compost block. You can craft it with 4 wooden fences on top of 3 planks, and its purpose is to convert organic matter into bone meal. If you take an organic item and right-click it into the compost, there is a chance that a layer will be added to the compost. It starts empty and then has 7 different item layers, and depending on what you put in, the chance of adding a layer differs. Larger and crafted items have higher chances of adding a layer than smaller and naturally found items. The least likely items have a 10% chance and are all types of leaves and saplings, and all types of seeds, grass, sweet berries, kelp in both undried and a dried form, and seagrass. The next level up is a 20% chance of adding a layer, and that is for dried kelp blocks, tall grass, cactus, sugar canes, vines, and melon slices. Step up a bit to a 50% chance of adding a layer with the wheat, lily pads and sea pickles, melons, pumpkins both in uncarved and carved form, apples, beetroots, carrots, potatoes but not poisonous potatoes, cocoa beans, all types of flowers and ferns, as well as both types of mushrooms and mushroom stem blocks, however not mushroom blocks. Next level up is an 80% chance for hay blocks, bread, cookies and baked potatoes, and finally cakes and pumpkin pies have a 100% chance of adding a layer. The compost works with hoppers and droppers but not dispensers. If you want to take the bone meal out of the compost, then you can do so with a hopper underneath. And if you want to put items in, you can do so with a hopper or a dropper that has to be placed above the compost and pointed into it. Other block fixes. Shulker boxes would lose their custom names after being broken, that's fixed in the snapshot. And the top face of lectern was marked as solid, which meant that you could place non-solid items on top of it, like torches and redstone repeaters. Another block that has been updated is the scaffolding. It now has a new, more intuitive mode of placement, and the scaffolding block now shows a bottom part if it is hanging from the side of a structure. The new placement will place a scaffolding to the side that you are looking if you're standing inside the scaffolding, which means you can look forwards but still down at the scaffolding and place more scaffolding blocks to build outwards to the side. Some changes to visuals in this version. There's a new campfire model. There was lots of feedback about that last time. It has a new look both in its lit and in its unlit form. Otherwise, the function of the campfire is exactly the same. With this new model, the campfire is now a little bit larger as well. It is now just shy of half a block high. As for sounds, there are new sounds in this version. Let's start with one that was in the video for last week's snapshot, but I didn't really highlight it. You can now hear a sound when you flip pages in a book. In this version, we have new sounds for opening and closing barrels, sounds for using a grindstone, sweet berry bush sounds for being hurt by them, picking berries, and placing and breaking the bush, as well as placing and breaking sounds for crops and another wort, and sounds for the blast furnace and smoker. Our final section is going to be about map making things and commands. Number of bug fixes here. The /data remove command would skip every other match in a subsequence if you matched by data. And /data modify would create corrupt NBT lists, which could even cause crashes. If you used /data modify to replace all the list values with a different type, then the list would instead get wiped out. Some changes as well to custom text in books. If you had a hover or click event in a book, then that was misaligned by about a third of a row of text. And if you had a change page action as a click event on some text, it would only update the book client side if it was in a lectern. Now that will properly show the page turn to everybody who is looking. And those were all the changes in Minecraft 19w03a. If you want to try this version out, remember that snapshots are experimental versions, can crash or corrupt your world, and once you upgrade a world to a Minecraft snapshot, you can never downgrade it back to a previous version. So if you play this version, do so on a test world or on a backup of your world. With that said, if you do want to try it, head into your Minecraft launcher, open the options bar and go into Launch Options. In here, click Enable Snapshots and read the message of warning. Then click OK, head back to your News tab, where now in the drop-down box next to the play button, you will be able to select Latest Snapshot. Do so and start the game to play the latest snapshot or pre-release version, which is currently this one, Minecraft 19w03a. That was all from me for this time. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please help me out in return and leave a like. If you want to stay up to date with all the latest Minecraft news, then please subscribe to my channel, where I do update videos for every new release or snapshot for Minecraft. My name is slicedlime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.